don't.
Oh my.
McDonald's
back to the
count your days.
McDonald's count your days. Culver's would never.
Culver's would never.
Culver's would keep their mouth shut.
Mm-hmm. And keep the curds coming.
Mm-hmm.
Welcome back to another episode of Did You Read the Group Chat, the podcast that asks the most important question of your week.
Is Luigi
Did
hot?
you rat out the
Yeah.
CEO assassin?
Y'all, that literally happened a day after we left New York. It was crazy.
Yeah, it did.
Oh. Wow.
Wow, we could have been there for her streak.
Was it one day? I think it was
a day,
a couple
2 days. It was that week.
It was last week.
It was last week.
For sure. I think it was like Thursday.
Wow.
Yeah, it's crazy.
Well, luckily you have an alibi.
We were
Yes.
here. Yes.
Yes, right.
Well, yes.
Well, yes.
Yes. Welcome back, everyone. This is our 100th episode, so we have so much planned today.
And we made sure Miranda wasn't here for it.
Yeah, we made sure we kicked her out.
Thank God.
Get that bag out of here.
Mm-hmm.
Good news.
She's dead. The Witch of the West is dead.
What has been
Have
your...
you seen the clip? Have you seen the clip of Wicked from the day Queen Elizabeth died? And they came out and they made an announcement that said,
she died.
You know, Queen Elizabeth died today. We'd like to honor her passing with a moment of silence. And then they go, and now for tonight's presentation of Wicked, thank you. Clap, 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 clap. The first lyrics
they say
is good news. She's dead. That's the first lyrics of Wicked.
God. What has been the post-Wicked,
what has been the post-Wicked
moment
that is now
has
unconscious
practice? What's been post-Wicked? What's post-Wicked life for you, Casey?
You know, it's always Wicked here.
My whole TikTok is Wicked. It's Wicked and Wizard of Oz.
Listen, it's Wicked and all that, but also just in my life, I just have such close friends. I have received. I thought that
was the Grimmery. I was like, bitch, I learned how to read
the Grimmery. I will be reading from the book of the Grimmery. No, I have received Wicked PR, which is like the first in a while that anyone sent my ass any PR. So I got Wicked OPI nail polish and press-on nails. My nieces have both already gotten mad at me, or not mad, but they want them.
They want it. Yeah.
You
don't wear press-on nails. That's wasted on you.
I know they're like, what the heck? But also Walmart brought back out the nasty dolls, the big nasty dolls that have the nasty website on them. They brought them back because they said, you know what? These have been sitting in the back. Let's make some money before
Why
Christmas.
is no one buying these? Yeah. They have no idea. They're like, that's weird.
Well, they did go in with like they have a little black sticker that has been consistent at the multiple Walmarts that I went to in the last week looking for them. So I think they must have been waiting for the stickers to come in or something, because it's a little thin black sticker that they are putting over the wicked.com website. But I got my girls. They're up there. I'm like, yeah, they're up there. They're unboxed. I got my.
You've already been on the website. You've already.
Yep, I've already.
I think for Christmas I'm gonna buy Casey a webcam, because we're always watching Casey on, like, I don't know, 480p. I feel like I'm like looking at a pixelated.
Well,
what am I looking at?
I think part of it is that the fact that I do this with the lights off, but also I think it is my work computer.
Well, because it's us and it's Greg Abbott watching.
Oh,
your biggest fan.
Wicked has
bought Wicked.com.
Well, they're like restricted to adults 18 plus.
That's normal
That's
for
still,
porn.
yeah, that's still normal.
And most of the porn just takes you right to it, doesn't it? I don't know, because actually they banned porn in Texas. Did y'all know that?
I thought they banned Pornhub.
Well, yeah, Pornhub. Well, Pornhub has said because of the issues,
lawsuit, yeah.
we're out of here.
Yeah.
So Miss Pornhub's gone. So I haven't looked at a
salacious site in so long.
A splash of porn in a while.
Wow.
A splash
of porn. A squirt of porn, if you will.
A squirt of porn.
Yeah.
Just a little squirt.
Well, that's been my
Miranda.
That's been my post Wicked is getting the dolls, still looking
dolls.
for the merch,
and still looking at squirts of porn. Yeah,
still working. Yeah, wishing I was wishing I had a VPN so I could look at a skosh, a real skosh of the.
I am now
corn, as they say.
Oh,
RJ is the last. Has Miranda seen it twice? No, she hasn't. Right?
Yeah, she did.
Oh, she did see it twice. Oh, that's right. Okay, so RJ is the last person on this podcast to not see
do
it
a
twice.
second viewing.
Wow.
Alamo's sold out.
Yeah.
Out.
And
there's only one Alamo.
But I refuse to watch movies that's not in an Alamo anymore.
Okay.
Because I think I have that clarified.
I gotta get that clarified butter.
You gotta get that clarified butter. You gotta get it softened through your system. And
I was talking. Yeah. Who was I talking? Oh, I was talking to a friend yesterday, and she was like, "You gotta get the churro popcorn." She was like, "It is
really
life." She was obsessed with it, and I was like,
"Okay." See, I have always
you've
strayed away from the churro because
you're scared. It's intimidating.
It's intimidating because it is not bottomless. So what if it's bad? Because we did get a special popcorn once. It was for Alien or something. I don't know what it was for, but it was because they'll do a special menu as they did for the Wicked release.
Mm-hmm.
And they did a special popcorn, and the popcorn we ended up getting was spicy, and I didn't realize it was going to be spicy, so I couldn't eat any of it. And when they're the special ones, they are not bottomless. So it's like, if you get, but I have heard the churro is good, so I might have to.
Well, she's nervous too because it's your heritage, Casey.
What if it's not authentic?
Yeah, authentico.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. Well, so then you'll be our special correspondent then.
Unless because Lord knows we're not going to go see a movie again for another 6 months.
Yeah,
I go enough next year. Yeah, we're going on Thursday to go see Gladiator finally, I think.
Oh, Gladiator 2.
So maybe I'll ask Joe, can we please get the churro popcorn?
Please, Joe.
Let me. Please,
just
Joe.
Press that little button on his thing. And when the guy comes, just be like, he wants the churro popcorn.
He wants the
I can't stop him. Oh, my God.
Oh, yeah.
This guy.
Because it has like pieces of churro in it, apparently.
Yeah. Okay, you'll be our special correspondent.
That'll be the next
cream puff.
Cream puff.
Wait, should we just do an Alamo cream puff? I mean, at this point, we might as well. We literally might.
I mean, Miranda can't go to one, so it's gotta just be the three of us.
Well,
because I did have that that goat cheese chicken wrap thing they had for Wicked. And she was pretty good, and just very clever to have the goat cheese in there.
From Dr. Dilliman's own teeth.
Dr. Dilliman squeezed right out his teeth.
Oh, wow.
Linda.
Amazing. I wonder if I could watch it a second time when I'm with my family.
I bet you will.
I bet I will. But now that I know the beauty of it.
Well, I mean, we're obviously going to go back because the Broadway belting is.
Oh, Broadway belting is. Broadway showings at Alamo.
The thought of going to a Broadway belting Alamo Draft House showing.
So fucking not.
They won't do it at Alamo.
It was Alamo that posted it.
Yes. Alamo.
So it's a gag.
I actually think the singing would be less annoying than people reciting because at this point people know the lines, and that's going to be more annoying, I think.
And since it is since it is one that like even says on the thing, like our no talking and no singing policy is like loosened on this, so you can talk, you can recite the words.
Mm-hmm.
They won't. They'll let you. They'll let you say it
Rocky
all.
Horror.
Rocky Horror. Divas are, yeah. Oh my God, imagine.
Someone's gonna be up there at the front running around on a broom or something. Something awful. Like
something nasty.
Nasty. Like there's just something, and it's just something about, I think I could do it in certain situations, maybe, but not in Wicked.
Well, now I'm curious what's showing at the damn Alamo bios.
Wicked.
Besides Wicked, Night Bitch, maybe.
Oh yeah, Night Bitch.
Queer is probably showing.
Queer. I really want to watch Night Bitch. She looks crazy. Craven the Hunter.
Choose Your Alamo.
Can't wait.
Chicago.
I'm assuming there is one in Phoenix. Oh, there isn't one in Phoenix.
Chicago.
Miss Wrigleyville,
no Phoenix.
Right?
Oh my gosh, Mufasa's coming out. We all gotta go see Mufasa for the pod.
We all gotta see Mufasa.
It looks fucking awful.
That preview looks
so bad.
So bad. Oh, we could.
Are you gonna see Nosferatu, Casey?
Probably.
Yes. Yeah.
Oh, there's a brunch.
You haven't seen it yet, right? Because
it doesn't come out till Christmas.
Oh, it comes out.
There's a Wicked brunch. Special menu for Wicked brunch.
Yeah, they do special brunchies.
Let's see what the brunch menu is, shall we? Now that Miranda's not here, we can talk about this. Oh, wait.
They do classic movies too, so you can see It's a Wonderful Life.
Yeah, we saw Casper there at noon.
Oh, that you saw it at Alamo?
Yeah.
Have you seen Moana 2?
Oh yeah, girl.
You did?
You did? Yeah. I
was
saw
bad, right?
I saw it on Thanksgiving. It was bad.
Did we talk about this?
No, because we were talking about
Wicked.
We had to talk about Wicked.
Did I even talk about the fact that Joe sliced his finger open?
No.
In Moana 2?
Well, not in Moana 2, but on Thanksgiving. So much happened.
What did he cut? Was he cutting a turkey?
He was cutting a damn potato because Mr. decided, oh, you know what? It's Thanksgiving. Let's peel our own potatoes for mashed potatoes instead of being lazy and just doing a pre-made mashed potato. So on the second potato, he cut his finger open, blood everywhere, and I had to go to CVS and get him gauze and a little finger thing.
You're a little Nurse Casey.
Yes, they make a whole thing you can buy it at the CVS, but they have a whole finger kit that comes with like a little stent thing, like a little like thing to protect it, but then it had something else in it too. And you put the gauze on once it's stopped bleeding, which he didn't do correctly. Put the gauze on, and then you put the little like stent like protector thing over it, and then you wrap all that, and and so that it doesn't like whatever. And then once that's healed a little bit, then you could take the stent thing off, or like at the end of the day. And then it comes with like 4 little finger condoms, so when you're showering, you can put that on your finger to protect it. But yeah, he cut his finger as soon, like so early in the day, right after Ryan had spilled the champagne.
What was there to cut your finger on? Because you're eating mashed potatoes. So why were you cutting potatoes?
It was just the peeler.
Peeling them.
It was just the peeler.
He was holding it in this hand. He was peeling in this hand and went. And when I tell you, I found his finger. I found the skin.
Finger flesh.
Yeah. Adam has removed his headphones. And I said, look, Joe, I found it.
I found the Joe jerky over here.
I asked him if he wanted to keep it, and he said, no. I said, okay, I'm just wondering.
Well, it's in the mashed potatoes now, so.
Yep. So I had to then peel the rest of the potatoes.
Ugh.
So while you were retelling that harrowing
horror
tale,
show, talk about the substance.
Yeah,
substance.
Literally, we're just looking at what's coming on at Alamo, and I don't know. I kind of want to go to these events. They are doing okay. They're doing okay. Baby Girl, that Nicole Kidman.
Oh God, I can't stand that.
The what's his face, Tommy, whatever,
little
twink. Okay. They're doing The Holiday, classic. Okay.
Classic.
They're doing Female Trouble, which is a Divine movie. So a nice little NC-17 mome.
Okay.
They are doing Death Becomes Her. They're doing Christmas Vacation. Miranda, I can finally watch Christmas Vacation.
And the thing is they only do like one showing of a lot of these, so they they sell out pretty regularly.
Mm-hmm.
In January, they're doing Seven Samurai, a famous Kurosawa film.
Oh.
Yeah, some like schlocky movies here, which is fun.
Yeah.
RJ's favorite book, Perks of Being a Wallflower. They're showing that film.
RJ, was that really your favorite book?
No.
He loves it. It's his favorite.
They're showing The Holdovers in Christmas.
Oh,
so that's fun.
Have y'all seen The Holdovers?
No, not yet.
It's so good. She's on Peacock. Watch her.
She's a Peacock girl.
She's a Christmas. Perfect film.
Adam's making plans for January 25th, February 1st, and February 8th because they're showing the extended Lord of the Rings.
All three.
Oh. All three. So there you go, Adam.
Adam, do you like Lord of the Rings?
I love.
Are you going to watch the animated one?
That's coming out at Christmas? Is it coming out at Christmas?
Yeah. I
haven't seen anything. I mean, I've heard about it, but I haven't seen anything. Like, I haven't seen a trailer or anything.
Well, they're showing The Apartment on the 29th. And Adam, they're showing When Harry Met Sally on New Year's Eve. So there you go. Since I won't be here, you can have plans.
Do you know what The Apartment's about?
Is it a thriller?
No.
Is it a sex?
It's a drama.
Oh, it's a drama.
It's a dark comedy.
Isn't it? Is this Maggie?
No, this is
Shirley MacLaine.
Shirley MacLaine.
Yeah, apparently the Lord of the Rings thing is opening this Thursday.
Oh, so maybe they're doing...
Because it's at Alamo starting Thursday.
So convince us. Should we do the season pass?
Okay, we do love the season pass. But you need to watch 2 movies a month to make it worth
2 a month. Okay.
You gotta do.
So no, and I have no life. All we do is boys love.
Yeah, it's like if you watch 2 movies a month, it's worth it. But also, it really is like when we go to the movies, even though we have the pass, we're still spending $40 on our our popcorn and our drinks. You know, that is our hobby. Like some people do other stuff. Yeah. We go to the movies.
Some people play pickleball.
Yes,
we Alamo
and chill.
How much is it? How much is the studio pass or whatever? What's it called? Season pass.
In Austin, it's $20 a person.
Okay, so it's 20 a per. Here it's
30.
Chicago is 30 a person plus, and then 29 per extra seat if you're paying for more than one person.
Oh yeah,
but it's available at all of these locations, so we can use it in all of the Alamos.
If you go to other,
when we go to Lubbock, Texas,
but
it's good for one movie a day.
Yeah, but here's the kicker too. Well, here's the kicker too is you do have to pay your convenience fees. So when
gym membership.
So when we buy our tickets, we pay $2 a person basically for the convenience fees. So we pay
to buy it online.
Because you can't just walk up and be like, one for blah blah blah, use my season pass. You have to use the app, which I think is a scam, and I have written into their customer service and they did not care.
That feels like that is a class action waiting to happen.
Yeah.
Yeah. Like where you charge fees?
So we pay $30 a person to be able to just pay $2 a ticket, essentially.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
That's why it says at the bottom, tax not included. Service charges and convenience fees are non-refundable.
Mm-hmm.
Scams.
But then a regular...
This is why Joe Biden was trying to get rid of junk fees.
Yeah. And look what we've done when we let him down.
Look what we did.
We let him down.
I mean, because the AMC A list is way better but obviously it's an AMC.
Right.
Yeah.
But like
AMC
A list,
you could watch the experience.
You could watch 3 a week. You didn't have to pay any of the fees. You didn't have to pay fees if you were like buying your friend's ticket. There is really nothing to the Alamo one besides the fact that you can watch movies for essentially $2 a ticket after paying $20.
And you potentially, you could technically watch more films on Alamo Season Pass than on...
Yeah. You could watch
31 days of films, yeah.
Mm-hmm. So if we were like, okay, so if we were just like, I want to watch Death Becomes Her on January 20th. Mm-hmm. Now a warning.
What time is it? What time is the... Oh, 7 p.m.
7 p.m.
Wow, it's already half sold out.
Yeah.
The gays.
No,
the white is available. It's these ones that are.
Yeah.
So, okay. Oh, then it's only $14 per ticket.
Yeah.
Yeah, so it is like at least 2 movies to pay for.
Yeah. But
something to think about. Because, I mean, look, January, we've already got 2 movies that we want to go to, at least.
Yeah, and you can, like, cancel it whenever and reinstate it or whatever.
Mm-hmm.
But and then Joe keeps both of the passes on his phone because I guess the, like, you know, like you said, like, an extra ticket is, I don't know what. But
the one person pays for the extra seat.
Yeah. But so then what happens is I can't see a movie without Joe. I can't use that unless I have his phone and his app.
Oh,
you can't like sign in on his app on your phone?
Like there is something, it is some weird thing to where like, yeah, if I sign out of this and I tried to sign into his app, it like messes up the whole system. Wow. So I think they've got something locked down to not be able to scam the Alamo out of their shit.
Yeah.
Wow.
Okay. Well.
But yeah. Why are we talking about this?
It's the holiday
season. We're trying to think about what maybe we're what we'd like to try next
in the new
year.
Yeah.
And I think that
this is one of our last 2024 episodes because the last 2 Thursdays of the year we're not releasing episodes.
Yeah, Adam's making an executive decision because it's Christmas.
Because it's Christmas Eve and the New Year is when we'd record, and we're not doing that.
Oh yeah, because Come on, I can come. Hey, I can come to Chives. I'll be back.
Okay, go ahead.
I mean, I'm being Phoenix. Adam will be all alone. You come here. Chives. Wow, Harry Metelli is already sold out for New Year's Eve.
Of course it is.
It's New Year's Eve.
It's New Year's Eve.
Sorry,
Harry
Adam.
Metelli.
Harry
Metelli. Can you do the monologue at the end?
No. I hate you, Harry. I really hate you.
Wow.
Well, this was such a great episode.
Yeah.
Thanks for listening.
This is such a good... Thank you so much.
They're really not showing Night Bitch at Alamo? I know they're still a limited release right now, but where are they? Because I really want to watch that. Do you know about it, Adam? Night Bitch? Amy Adams turns into a dog.
She turns into a dog. Yeah, we all know.
Oh, yeah. It's only in 2 AMCs currently. Skokie.
Is it in limited release right now? Is that why?
Yeah.
Hey, I could get to Des Moines on New Year's Eve at 3:30 and leave on January 2nd at 4:00. Have my New Year's Eve in Des Moines. No, I've already learned my lesson.
Yeah, no more New Year's Eve travels.
You know what? Since we're on,
since it's just us.
You know what? Since it's just us,
Chives is shit.
So we just recorded our gift giving episode, and we were talking so much about these gifts. I forgot to tell y'all what I wanted to give Miranda for her birthday. So let me just tell you this, because one, I haven't gotten her anything. So let's just throw that
why
out
would
on
we?
the table.
You know,
why would I? But here's what I had planned to do. So Miranda was going to fly into Houston to go on her trip. Houston's about 2.5 hours away from me. And I found out that my boss was going to be out last week. And so I thought I could just drive to Houston and surprise her. And like I could pick them up from the airport. I could take them to their hotel. I would stay at a Hilton, of course, get with my cheapo hotel. I wouldn't stay at the same hotel. I'm not a Marriott girl.
You're not a bon voy.
I'm not a bon voy. I do have bon voy, but I'm just not. I don't have the points or anything. I'm not getting any specials, but I have great Hilton specials. So I was like, oh my God, this would be so fun. I told Be Freed and Freelek about it. I haven't told Miranda any of this. I had Freelek asking questions about the cruise, like where are you flying out of? Where are y'all staying? Like asking just little things, because we are Texas girlies, so we want to know. And because I was thinking, I was like, I could drive down after work. And then since my boss would be out on Friday, then like no one's going to be bugging me. And I could drive them essentially the like 45, 50 minutes from their hotel to the cruise port. And that would be very nice. And that would be like my gift to her, like, surprise, I'm driving you to the port. And then I tell Joe this and he's like, that's weird. And I was like, Miranda would love it.
Yeah. She would have loved it.
She would have loved it. Yeah.
She would have lost it. And I was so excited. And I'm getting it ready. I'm like looking up hotels. I'm looking up what hotel I stay at. I'm looking at the drive. I'm looking at where the Buc-ee's is on the way to the port.
Of course.
Because like I could drop them off by 10, 11 a.m. and be back home before 2:30. I could be back home by like 2:30. And then when I went to bed I told Joe all this on like Tuesday, and then Wednesday I was still on board. But when I went to bed on Wednesday, I was like, I don't know. Maybe it's weird. I started getting into my head about it. I was like, maybe her mom and sister will be like, this is weird. Why is she here ruining our trip at the beginning? I don't know. I was just like, I got in my head about it. And
just careful. Free feed.
And then by Thursday morning, I had been tasked with it was Wednesday evening and Thursday morning. I had been tasked with the most work to do on this website that I've been doing. And they're like, hey, we're going to present it.
Wicked.com.
Yeah, wicked.com. And then they were like, hey, like, because my boss was at this conference. And he's like, hey, we're going to present the website to the dean on Friday. So I need you available on FaceTime at 10 a.m. Not FaceTime, but like Zoom at 10 a.m. to talk to her. And also you need to get all of these changes done before Friday at 10 a.m. So that just shot my whole plan. And
damn.
And I was so sad. And like the whole day, like whenever like, she like I saw she was in Houston, and then I was like, well, maybe I could, and then I was just like, no, I can't, like, because I'm like, maybe I could just drive up really early on Friday morning and like find somewhere to do the presentation. I'm like, I can't do this.
No.
Yeah.
And I couldn't tell her because I didn't want to be like, I was gonna do this. I couldn't tell her while she was like about to be on the trip, because then it's just like, oh, I wish that would have happened. But that was going to be my present to her. I had it all planned out. I'd looked up the hotels. I'd looked up everything. And then I somehow got tasked with the most work ever. And also Joe's friends came to town, and we were like going somewhere Thursday evening now. But I'm still working on this damn website. And I was like, oh my God, I'm so mad. But that was going to be, because It is like a 45, 50-minute drive from the airport, but it's not, it's not bad, but it would be nice. It would have been a fun surprise.
Yeah.
And it wouldn't have been a huge lift, but Joe was also like, you would have been driving longer than you would actually see her.
Mm-hmm.
And also you do actually have work. You have not taken off work. And I'm like, that is true. But
yeah, it's not actually a day off.
Fucking capitalist. Is he the one who turned in Luigi?
Yeah.
Where was Joe? Was he at a McDonald's yesterday?
Was Joe at a McDonald's yesterday?
In Pennsylvania, in Altoona?
Altoona. He was on his phone. Yeah, he had that, but he was still wearing the CEO assassin hat while he turned him in.
Damn.
But yeah, that would have been in the top of Casey good gift giving.
Giving guide. That was luxury.
But that's why experiential gifts are hard. They're less reliable.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
If it works out perfectly, it works out perfectly. But if it doesn't work out perfectly, then you're fucked.
Yeah. Yeah. And I was like, I was asking Beefy and Freelock, I'm like, y'all are gonna have to show me how to like change my location, because I know that Miranda's gonna open up her little Find My Friends and be like, how far am I from Casey right now? I was gonna have to do
that's the first thing she was gonna do when she
Check on her Sims.
Check on her Sims. But yeah, that was if she listens to this, which she should. It's our 100th episode.
It's our 100th episode.
You would have had to go full airplane mode.
I would, or either that, or like, because what you could do is I could have changed my location to my iPad, and the iPad
stays.
Yeah, because I would need navigation for sure.
Mm-hmm. Well, you just print out MapQuest.
Yeah. Just like back in the day.
From the home Dell.
Mm-hmm.
The gateway.
Print out the MapQuest. And it's like, it's double-sided too, because you can't get it all on one page. There's a bunch of ads on that paper too. Yeah. God, MapQuest. That was, I think I printed off MapQuest to go on my first date one time with my ex. But it was even better when you didn't have ink to print the MapQuest, so you just wrote down all the directions on a piece of paper, because that's what I did.
Because then the printer would be like, oh, you don't have cyan, and I can't print this black and white document if you don't have cyan.
Mm-hmm.
That's Epson, by the way. Specifically, Epson printers would do that.
Yeah. Yeah, you want to talk about scam. Let's talk about printer ink.
Let's talk about printers in general.
Yeah.
Okay. Oh, it's still going. Okay, so to celebrate our 100th episode,
we're gonna do a fun
little role play, because we are the three improv
actors
here. Yeah. Yes, absolutely. Yeah. So I wonder if I can send this on our group chat. Kind of.
Yeah, that's pretty clear.
Yeah. Okay. So I sent a script over on our group chat. I'm sure Miranda just read that. We had asked ChatGPT to write a thank you message to read out to celebrate the 100th episode of the podcast. Did you read the group chat? And asked it to write it as a script for the hosts, Casey, RJ, and Adam, to read out on the podcast. So here we go. Casey, take it away.
Wow. Can you believe it? 100 episodes. This is insane.
I know, right? It feels like just yesterday we were sitting here trying to figure out how to get the sound right. But here we are 100 episodes later, still talking about all the stuff we've somehow convinced ourselves is important enough to be in a group chat.
And we couldn't have gotten here without the amazing people who've been with us since the beginning. And even those who just joined along the way. So we want to take a moment to say a massive thank you to everyone who's listened, laughed with us, and been part of this wild ride.
Seriously, we've had so many incredible guests, hilarious moments, and honestly, a lot of group chat drama along the way. But it's you, the listeners, who've made it all worth it.
Whether you're tuning in while you're at the gym, doing dishes, or stuck in traffic, we're just grateful that you've chosen to spend a little bit of your time with us. You've shared your feedback, your memes, your did you read the group chat moments, and let's not forget the occasional hot take on social media that kept us laughing for days.
This show has always been about more than just talking. It's about building a community. You've made it a space where we can all just be real, have fun, and let's be honest, sometimes air out a little group chat drama too.
Yeah, because we know you've all got those stories. We've been lucky enough to share a lot of our own, but it's your energy that keeps us coming back for more. You are the real MVPs of this show.
And we can't forget our incredible guests who've come on and added their voices, perspectives, and straight up hilarious moments to the mix. Thank you to everyone who's joined us.
We were so close to getting close to getting
Julia. We were so close to getting
Lester.
Julia Lester.
Kamala,
right?
Yeah, Trisha Paytas.
Yeah, Trisha Paytas. Delta.
Delta.
Oh my God, Delta was about, but we just couldn't work out the scheduling.
It's so hard. So here's to 100 episodes of laughter, insight, and of course, chaos. We're excited to see what the next have in store. But one thing's for sure, we're going anywhere.
Absolutely. Thank you to everyone who's been part of the journey. Here's to many more episodes, more ridiculous group chat stories, and all the laughs yet to come.
We're just getting started, and we're about to wind down. Thanks for reading the group chat with us. Let's keep this thing going.
Cheers to more.
Cheers to an undisclosed amount more. Yeah.
Thanks for reading the group chat with us. That's how we should end every episode. Thanks for reading the group chat with us.
We should just start asking ChatGPT to tell us what we should talk about each episode.
Right.
Honestly.
Give us 3 pop culture topics that happened this week from blah, blah, blah. Do it right now.
3
do it right now.
Culture topics.
And we'll riff on them for like a minute each at least.
Give us 3 pop culture topics from this week to talk about in a podcast or just with friends?
With friends.
With friends. Mr. Gipitoire.
Give us.
Give us this day our daily bread.
Wait, really?
That can't happened? Be right.
Okay, these are the 3 pop culture topics from this week that are perfect for chatting with friends. Number 1, the highly anticipated prequel to the Hunger Games franchise just dropped its official trailer, and fans are buzzing what to expect. Didn't this movie already happen?
Yes.
Ballad of Songbirds and Snakes? Okay,
yes.
ChatGPT needs to adjust
unless
its
it thinks clock. Unless it thinks it means like this week historically.
This week in history? No, I don't think so, because look, see me. Travis Scott's Utopia. That just came out, right? No.
Girl, I do not know.
I don't know, girl. Travis Scott Utopia. New album.
ChatGPT, what are you talking about? There's one big topic that we should be talking about.
That released in July of 2023.
Okay,
this is from 2023.
Yeah, I think it's okay. Give us 3 pop culture topics that
from December 2024.
From the week of December from December 24.
Yeah.
To talk about with friends.
Diva
doll.
Okay, Taylor Swift's Eras Tour documentary premieres.
No,
that already happened, didn't it?
Yes.
The rise of AI generated content in Hollywood.
No,
I mean that's always happening, Diva.
What?
Star Wars: The High Republic.
No.
Wow. Well, we found. See, AI can't be trusted.
AI can't be trusted. They can't give you what we're giving you, folks. That's just a reminder, okay?
You can't replace. You may be able to get a generic 100th episode anniversary script,
which sucked because we don't have guests on this damn show.
We do not have guests, and we promise you we never will.
Never will.
We never will.
No,
never.
I think we had Ari on technically once.
Yes, and that was it.
And
we've had on the Austin office.
The Austin office.
The Austin office.
Yeah, I got like a
But they're like Urkel. They're just
they're
next door neighbors on the show.
Yes, Austin office is the next door neighbors.
Go home, Roger.
Sure. Go home, Roger. Yeah.
No, Austin office is good to me. They stay good to me.
They got you a suite. We don't want to hear it for Casey Musgraves.
Brandon
we don't want to hear it,
and it was lovely.
Well, should we
listener
go
of the
off?
show? Listener of the show, Matt and Tommy met Casey at their coworker got them in her green room, and they all a group of them met her. And they were let's say not in the right headspace.
Were they high?
Yes.
Well, she loves being high
of some kind.
They were. It wasn't.
It's a little more earthy, let's say. Salt of the earth.
Grown from the
earth. Yeah,
yes.
Bloomed from the earth. And so they were like not coherent. They had to Irish goodbye because they truly couldn't. And I guess like Tommy was in a depressive state all night because he was like, I can't believe we Irish goodbye Casey Musgraves, my true icon.
Oh my God. I would literally I would be so mortified of myself.
Okay, well.
That's it.
Okay, well that's
it.
AI said there ain't
AI said it's time. Here's to 100 episodes. Let's go off, shall we?
We shall.
Okay, it's time to go off.
And I will go first because I've got a classic go off, complete with a customer service reply.
Oh no!
Yeah, I wish I had the thing that I sent in, but I'll just have to paraphrase. But okay, y'all. So Wendy's has Wendy's had this promotion, and they were like, "Hey, come to Wendy's because we've got any size beverage for $1." And that goes a long way in the times today because there ain't no one doing $1 sodies from a fast food standpoint. Like, the McDonald's in Austin haven't done it for years. Like, it's just not a thing for $1 large sodas or anything like that. So Wendy's had been doing this deal, any drink for $1, and it was nationwide. And it was great. I mean, because, they're not my first choice for sodas, but for $1 and just pop in the drive-thru, grab a soda and go, you can't beat it. And there's one right by the shopping center I go to that has the Bath and Body Works. It's got the Sam's Club. It's got the Target. It's got the Ross. It's got the Five Below. It's got all of those things. So
it has all the things that would be around a Wendy's.
Yes. So I'm like, you know what? I'm about to head home. Let's pop into the Wendy's. Let's drive through. So I get in the drive through and I said, hi, I just need a large Diet Coke. She said, okay, great. Pull around. That's my first mistake.
Oh no.
She says, pull around.
Oh.
So I pull around.
So I got out my $1.06.
And yeah. So, and then I get my card out. There's a car in front of me. They leave, and then it's my turn. And then she says $2.45, and I'm thinking, fuck, they're not doing it anymore. That sucks. But I'm like, you know what? That's on me. It really is on her because she should have told me how much it was. But at this point, I've got my card out. It's more than I wanted to spend, but hey.
But who's going to be the person being like, what? Yeah. That's too much.
That's too much. Yeah. I can't pay for this.
I just can't. I'm going to drive off now. So I hand her my card. She runs my card. She gives me the drink, and then she gives me the card and the receipt back. And when I tell you that receipt said $3.45, I was like, are you fucking kidding me? $3.45 for, and Wendy's large is no longer as large as it once was.
This is no biggie.
This is no biggie. Like, she's still like, she's probably a 32 ounce, you know, like she might maybe even be like 38 ounces. She's not a 44. I can tell you that right now. Because she's skinnier. I know they've done something to her that I need to measure out how big she is.
I need to get in the lab.
I need to analyze this.
I could pour this into I could pour this into a Stanley 40 ounce and it would not fill up. So anyways, so I'm like, are you fucking kidding me? And at this point, she's already charged my card. I'm the dumbass. Whatever. And I drive off. But on the back of my receipt, it says, tell us how we did. Scan this QR code.
And Casey can't help herself.
I cannot help myself. I said, you know for damn well I'm sending in a little feedback. Absolutely. And I explained in my I did say, I gave them highly satisfied with their demeanor, like that, like she was still a very nice
perfectly
person.
Pleasant. Yeah.
Perfectly pleasant. I was not unsatisfied with that. I said I was deeply unsatisfied with the value of my order. But I say in there, I was very excited to come and get a $1 soda because I have been used, your promotion for the $1 sodas. So I did come for that. And then whenever I ordered, she did not repeat what the price would be. And she said, but she did say pull around. So I did pull around. And then I paid what I thought was, I heard her say $2.45. And I decided, I guess the promotion's over, whatever, blah, blah. But then when I said, when I got my receipt and it said $3.45, I nearly drove off the road because I can't believe I paid nearly $4 for this.
You have just such a way with
little
words,
soda
Casey.
that was $1 2 weeks prior.
Yeah.
And I said,
Can I ask if you had pulled in and she would have said, and that's $3.45, pull up to the next window?
Would you have just said
would
no?
you have been I will be leaving?
I wouldn't have. I would said okay, and I would have driven off. I would have not even told them to cancel it. I would have just driven off because I've done that before. Because I have gone to a place and
she
they've
says
said
with pride in her voice,
and I have done that before.
and I have done that before. Thank you,
and I will do it again. I will do it again. Because I have been in a drive-thru and them say some ridiculous price at like a Burger King or something. Like, hey, can I get a Whopper Jr. and a large Diet Coke? And if they were to say, okay, that's going to be $9.79, I'd be like, oh, fuck no, I'm getting out of here. Because I'm
sorry. Can we back up? Do you not look at the big menu in front of this?
Listen, I never look at the price of a soda because the price of a soda should be between
$1 to $2
and $2.59. That is where I'm comfortable. Yeah. But the fact that they are charging with tax $3.45, and so I did get it did say, do you want to be contacted about this? I said yes. Over email, though. I am not talking to someone on the phone. Absolutely not.
No.
I'm a proper millennial.
And I did get, she did CC herself and also CC the store email address, the Wendy's 11074. She said, good morning. This is about your visit to our Wendy's store. I want to apologize for the inconvenience. We should have given you the total amount of your order once it was placed. Yeah, our sodas are no longer $1. Again, I'm sorry for the inconvenience, and I will talk to the store manager and the staff. If you would like to stop by at your convenience, my name is Emma, or the store manager is Molly, and we will be more than happy to serve you a soda for this inconvenience. Thank you, Emma. And my ass is not walking in a Wendy's to ask for my free soda. Never. This was about
October 8th, 2024 was when they announced the $1 soft drink. Yeah. What do you mean? It's December, Casey.
I got it a couple weeks ago.
I'm going to read you from Wendy's.com the copy, okay? Sip, save, hooray! Wendy's is satisfying fans' thirst for refreshing soft drinks for just $1. Fans can enjoy more than 100 soft drink choices for $1. How? 100?
Is it a freestyle?
It's a freestyle.
Oh,
so
they
the
have a freestyle?
Options.
Any size all day long. What? Wendy's is bringing Buck beverages to provide fans with great value all day, every day across the country. For a limited time, Wendy's is making sips even more refreshing with $1 any size soft drinks nationwide with no additional purchase necessary. What's the asterisk for? Just kidding, you actually. Limited time only participating in U.S. Wendy's. Excludes prepackaged packages, covers James Craft lemonade. A la carte only, not valid in combo with select offers or via third-party delivery. Prices may be higher in Alaska, California, and Hawaii. 2024, the Coca-Cola Company, Coca-Cola, Coke, Sprite, Fanta, Mellow Yellow, and Coca-Cola Freestyle registered trademarks of the Coca-Cola Company.
It doesn't say when it was ending.
Where and when?
Whatever soft drink, whichever size, whenever fans need it. Fans.
Whenever. And I am a fan.
Whether it's 6:57 a.m. or 3:30 p.m. or somewhere in between, fans can enjoy $1 soft drinks all day and satisfy their thirst at a value they can feel good about. For a limited time, blah, 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 blah. Yeah, it doesn't say the end. It doesn't say. They should let you know when it ends.
They should know. Yeah. Or if you were just ordering a drink, and you know what? I think the girl didn't say the amount because she also knows it's a ridiculous amount to charge anyone for a soda. Because
I don't think that's why, but okay.
The girl working, she probably only makes maybe triple that price an hour. So it's like she should know that this is a ridiculous amount, and so she was too scared to tell me the price.
Oh, I found Casey. I found your Reddit. Got charged full price for the $1 drink. I go up to the drive-thru, ask, "Are you guys doing the $1 any size drink?" And they say, "Yeah." I get a large Dr. Pepper and a 10-piece by itself, and it adds to $9.03. I'm thinking, that's way too high. I asked the cashier to read back my order, and it was just my nuggets and drink. After paying, they charged me the full price for the drink, $3, even after I asked them beforehand. Is it only available at certain times through the app? Is the promotion over and they just didn't know? And you still paid, was the top comment.
Yeah. Since they had the wherewithal to ask them before, because I heard $2.45, so I said, you know what, this is on me being a dummy. Had she said $3.45, I would have said, oh, you're not doing the $1? Never mind. And at that point, she's already made the drink, so she should just hand it to me. But that's another story. I've gone from I should have to pay this to I should get it for free.
I should get it for free.
Which I could if I walk up to that when he say, "Hey, I talked to Emma this morning.
And I got one. I'm good for one soda."
By the way, this is a woman who just 5 minutes ago told this long story about how she was going to go on a 5-hour drive down to Houston just to take someone to a cruise ship. Have to fill up her gas tank like 3 times.
Oh my God.
It's the principle. It's the principle of the thing. Like if someone orders a drink, maybe say, "Hey, just FYI, they're not $1 anymore." But maybe
I'm warning you. Welcome to our drive-in. Before you make any decisions, we need to let you know.
I do think you should have to. And I think that's in every single fast food place. I'm sure the training is that you are supposed to read them the total. Sometimes I think they are just taking the order in their head and not actually putting it in because they have stepped away for whatever reason.
Yes. And they're like, okay,
and so they're just like, okay, I've got it in my head. Just pull up to the next window.
But sometimes they'll have the screen, so they don't see.
Well, this is the
screen.
And there's the classic Taco Bell KFC thing where they have the thing at the window, and then it says, if this price doesn't match what they tell you it is, then you need to let someone know.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
And
see something, say something.
You win the Powerball, I think, if that happens. I don't know.
You get a free soda from the management.
You get $1 soda. But like, who wants a Pepsi from a Taco Bell?
No, not me.
No.
Oof. Well, that was incredible. That was a true. Did you read the group chat?
That's it.
That's was a classic moment of.
And you know what? Here's to 100 more.
So you're not going back to Wendy's for a while.
Hell no! They're on my shit list.
When was the last time McDonald's had the dollar sodas?
So McDonald's has dollar sodas in different markets. The Austin market is stingy as hell, and they know what they got, and they are not giving it away for $1.
Yeah, because they know all the California bros have moved over.
Yeah,
so
but
Austin's got the money.
Literally, when I was in Chicago, y'all, the McDonald's that was by my hotel, it had the dollar deal, so I could get it on my app and come in and
yes, okay,
redeem once a day if I wanted to.
Sure.
So even in Chicago, you can get $1 soda.
The greatest city on earth.
Mm-hmm. God bless America. Fuck Wendy's.
Fuck that redheaded bitch.
That redheaded stepchild bitch.
From Ohio.
Dave saw you and died.
Come from Ohio.
He said, I don't want to deal with you anymore. Dave passed away, so he didn't have to deal with you anymore. That was rude.
Right,
I'm sorry, Dave.
Okay, Aaron. Go ahead. Go off.
This is gonna feel like a go off that is shooting fish in a barrel. Okay. It is something that everyone on Earth, everyone in America agrees about. There are literally companies to go around using this national service, and yet we must interact with it, especially in the holiday season. Mm-hmm. That is the United States Postal Service. I want to say this before I even start. We have at our job, our little guy who's our mail carrier is the friendliest little man on the face of the earth. He is the sweetest. He comes in. We have a little coffee bar up front with a little beverage fridge, and we always ask him if he wants a soda. I love him. He's great. And this is not for every post office. There's a post office over on Montrose that I think is great, and the lady there is really helpful, blah, blah, blah. The two post office that I've been to recently, which is the one that has our P.O. box, and the one that I was just at yesterday over on Broadway in Uptown, the one that has our P.O. box has a worker. It's always just one person.
It's always one person.
With 4 stations, but there's only one person. Yeah. So the line is long. And I do think she's friendly, but she is not quick for multiple reasons. And that's fine. But can we get one other person to help? Yeah. So here's what happened. I had to go to the P.O. box to get a package. I went to the P.O. box. Our box is not big enough for this package, so it had the little card. So I had to wait in the line to go up to the desk so I could present the card so they could get the package. I finally get up after a 10-minute wait, and I say, here's my card. They ask what the last name is. I say, here you go. And she slowly gets up. I want to be clear. She has
careful.
She has a disability, but that is not the issue. She walks over.
The issue is that this person is on their own.
The issue is that this person's on their own. Having to go grab a package to, like, there's no one else. If there was anyone else, I would have been like, oh, I have to get a package. I'm not going to bother you. Yeah. She's the only person. So she goes off to get this package. There's another worker comes out and walks over to the other desk to, like, grab their jacket off the chair.
Of course, not
to help. They go, oh! Ah! And then they point, there's a big bug on the jacket. Oh, no. So they're like, yelling about the jacket. So my girl, who's already rounded the corner, comes back.
She comes back around.
And is like, what's going on? And then I was laughing, and I was like, there's a bug on the jacket. We were all like, ha, ha, ha. She gets the bug. She gets the jacket, goes outside to, like, release the bug outside. Okay. The girl then looks at me and goes, what did you need? And I was like,
the bug has
the package. The bug has reset everyone.
Package. And she was like, oh, what's the name? And I had to say the name. So then she was like, okay. And how long ago did it come in? And I was like, that I don't know. I'm not sure. And she's like, okay, well, I'll be back. And the worst part is when someone's getting a package, every single person behind you in line hates your guts.
Yes.
Because, like, if she's there, at least you can see that she's doing something. Of course, she's still doing something, but there's something about no one being there that everyone is like, this motherfucker needs a package.
Of course, he had to come get a damn package right now.
She finally comes back after a few minutes. She has the package. It's, like, too big for her to carry, to be quite honest. Like, I was like, oh, we gotta get
someone else, please.
Yeah, anyone, please. I thank her. She's actually perfectly pleasant. She's like, no, she's just like, okay. She's just okay. Then yesterday I had to go to a different location because RJ had gotten a package. Again, RJ needs to stop getting packages.
It's really the holiday season.
He got a package. It was not able to be delivered. So he set it to be
No, it just automatically. It was like, it's here. You can just have it picked up here.
Okay. So he set it for me to go pick it up. So I go into this. I've never been in this one. It's very nice. They actually had multiple people working. Yeah. It's so big. I go up to the window and I was like, hi, I'm here to pick up a package. And she was like, what's the tracking number? She had the worst attitude I've ever experienced in my life. And I was like, hi, I'm just like, she was like, what's the tracking number? And I was like, oh, I'll read it out to you. I read it out. She goes, we don't have that. And I was like, okay, well, this is the email that said you have it, and I'm here to pick it up. And she was like, ugh. So then she, like, asked for my ID. So I presented my ID, and she was like, that's not the right address, which is true. My ID still has our old address on it. So then I was like, oh, she was like, do you have a bill? So I pulled up our, like, utility account, and I found, like, a utility bill, or showed her that, and then she wrote it down, and she was like, okay, I'll be back. She leaves to the back, is gone for, like, 5 minutes, finally comes back, puts the package down, and, like, does whatever she needs to do on her computer, like, mark off that it's been received or whatever. And then she finally is like, okay. And then I was like, oh, is that it? Can I take it? And she was like, yeah. And I was like, okay, sounds good. Thank you. Have a good one. And
Merry Christmas to all.
I am not saying treading on thin ice.
Yes.
I think that there are just people who base it, like, I think customer service, I think people should get paid more to work in customer service.
Yeah.
Because customer service is actually harder than people like to make it out.
Yes. It's a skill. It's hard.
And it's very frustrating. Even when I was in customer service, I was always like, because everyone, their first job is customer service, everyone just sees it as like, oh, it's just like the entry level, like useless, like no skill job. But when you have someone who doesn't have the skill of customer service doing a customer service job, you realize that there is a skill to it. Anyway, I hope she has a great day. Maybe she was just having a bad one. But I hope her holiday season goes well.
Yeah.
That's my hope for her.
Because I was
generally the take on the United States Postal Service.
Because I will say, people walk into the post office and act like they have never mailed a package in their
Oh
life.
my God.
People
ever.
walk in and it's like here I am, and I walk in and I've got my present.
Everything's already stamped. They've got their
but these are the people that they've got
they
random
know
shit in their
nothing.
hands.
Loose items, yeah.
And they're like, I need to mail this. And they're like, okay, do you have a box? And they're like, well, no. And they're like, okay, I guess go pick out a box over there.
Go pick one right there.
And then get back in line.
And buy it. And then, how would you like to mail it? And they go, I don't know. So it's just like, there are people that like probably get on their nerves, but it's like, it's things like that where it's just like, I have this
I'm doing it right. It literally says it is.
I followed all of the rules. Yeah. And also probably there was nothing on there that said that you needed to have.
No, it just said
your
who was
address,
the person picking up. It's your name.
Like it's just like, I have the tracking number and my name is here that I am allowed to pick it up. Yep. Where I live shouldn't matter.
Right, because it's technically for if you are unable to physically go to the post office yourself, you can send someone in your place to just pick it up. They do have to show their ID. I was prepared to show my ID to prove that the name matched. Because that's technically all they need.
Because what if you don't live with him?
Right, exactly.
It's
what if I was like a son picking up for like my elderly grandfather who couldn't you know what I mean?
To where it's like, why are we gatekeeping this that much whenever my name is clearly on this as like someone that can pick this up? Like,
but there is like an efficiency thing of like, I do think every post office should have like a menu above there. Like it should look like a McDonald's, because I do understand people who don't regularly send packages that you go in and they're like, how do you want to send it? And you're like, I don't know what the
what's available
are.
What's a meter mail? What's priority?
It's like an alien came to a steak restaurant and the waiter said, how do you want it done? And they were like, you tell me. I don't know. What's the difference?
Yeah, because like the way to do obviously a lot of them, you know, they have the boxes out there so that to kind of like, or you know, people just grab like, a lot of them will just go grab a priority mailbox and throw it in there, whatever. Yeah. And then that's fine. And like, and then the scam is that like, if you're getting a priority mailbox, then they'll let you use the priority mail tape for free. But if you're just sending it regular, you have to buy the tape yourself. Yeah. And it's like, I almost feel like it should be like at the bank. You know how when you go to the bank
withdrawal slips,
and there's a person standing there and saying, what do you need to do today?
How can I help you?
And you concierge. And they go, okay, go sit over there. Okay, get in line over there. Okay, go to the teller over there. They gatekeep it. Whereas I guess obviously we don't have the, you know, there's the infrastructure isn't there. Absolutely. If we've got one girly behind the counter.
If there's one girly running all of Ravenswood's mail.
If we could just have someone that's like, our self-service machine is right there for you. Then because you need to pick up a package. Great.
You don't even have to wait in this line. Go to the person right there.
Is people who will come up and be like, oh, they waited in a 10-minute line to go, I just need a book of stamps. You actually have to be joking.
Yeah.
You have wasted everyone's time.
Yeah. Or the people that wait in line to change their address. Babe, you do that online. You do it online for $1.
For $1.
Because that's the thing. They'll just tell you, oh, it's all online. Go to this website. Next.
Yeah. Like, yeah. But in the post office by me, most of the time they have a pickup window that you can ring a doorbell and a guy comes up and he opens a little half door if you need to pick up a package. Like he and if he's not there, it's a sign that says closed, go to the line.
Main line.
Yeah.
And you know what? I love that little self-service kiosk. I love it. I love it. I will go in there, print my little shipping label.
Casey, have you been to a Uniqlo where they have the way you check out is you just dump all
everything
the
in the bin
and then it auto counts it.
Oh, I think I've seen that, but I haven't done it myself.
This is what the post office needs. That is legitimately, it needs to measure it, weigh it, whatever. And then
you
give you your options on a screen of like, here's the prices and here's how long it's going to take. And then it's all done. That's what they need. unfortunately, that is a lot of money to pay for all of that.
Yeah, but it would be good because it could sit there and upsell you. Like it could say, "Do you want this to
Do you
get
want
there
insurance?
2 days?
Do you
2
want it
days
faster?
Yeah.
Do you
for just
want
$3
tracking?
more?"
It's just
And
also
then you would
like,
be like, "Yeah, sure I do.
Yeah.
Do you want to add a book of stamps while you're here? Sure."
I know you
I
would go to
do.
the post office a lot in Orlando. Were the post office that you've been to, not obviously in Chicago, the ones you go to, are they always also like, dirty's not the right word, but just like
it's an old
Dusty.
building. Yeah.
Dusty. Yeah.
Yeah.
I've only been to one in Austin that was like newer.
There's
that I was
always like
"Oh,
things
this is."
taped to the counter.
Yes.
It's just like
Ugh.
it's like it's
Yeah, we
run
have one.
down.
We have one downtown, like in the Loop, and it's really pretty. There's it's beautiful.
Oh,
but
yeah.
they're like
Yeah, it's
like
I don't know what they're doing. Like,
but your local neighborhood post office, it's like the people that are here are also the ones that are like, oh, the lights. Let me replace the light bulb.
Yeah,
like they're also doing the things to keep it running.
Yeah,
when they have the time to do it.
Yeah, like, and I used to love when we used to have a post office on campus, and that was perfect because it was just like if you went early in the morning, no students are in there or anything, and I could drop stuff off. It was really nice for like if I was working on campus that day and I needed to drop something off and like have them scan it in for me. I would do that right on campus instead of having to like go to one of the post offices and walking in and scanning it myself and getting it in there. Cause you can now just like, if I have a Poshmark order I have one tomorrow to ship out, I could walk into the post office, go to the self-serve kiosk, and you can click like scan a prepaid label.
Yep.
Click that, and then you just scan it, and so they track it as like, okay, we've accepted this item. So then you have a little bit more peace of mind that the item got dropped off instead of just dumping it in the collection bin and hoping that they scan it. Yeah, at least you can have that say, well, I did drop it off, it was scanned in. But the one on campus closed, and that was sad because
just
I did love going in there. Just like the Foxtrot closed around the time the Foxtrot did.
Yeah.
But yeah, the USPS I had a USPS that I loved, and because I was there every day with park band orders in small town Oklahoma or Arkansas. The man there was so nice to me. When I told him I was moving away because I got divorced, he said, I would have asked you out. And I said, oh, that's sweet.
Oh, thank you.
I think his name was like Taz or something. I remember it was something interesting. And he had like a little name tag that had LED lights.
A little name Taz.
Cute.
It was a little name tag, and it had LED lights, and he could change what it said, and it would say his name. And he was just like a little weirdo. And literally the day that I was like, it was like 2 days before I was leaving town forever, and he tells me this. And at that same time, a man that I had hooked up with walks in. And he needs to change his address because he's moving away. So I'm like, oh my God, hey, I'm talking to this man that I once fucked with the mailman who apparently
wanted to ask.
And it was and I almost got the man that was moving away. He was like, maybe we should get a drink or get lunch or something before I leave town. I was like, yeah. But then he didn't. I think he was like, oh yeah, I probably shouldn't do that. But yeah, the USPS, a lot of memories. But that one guy, he was real good to me. He would bring out these big the mail tubs for me.
And just dump it in there.
He would bring them to my car and pack my car with like
the
20
original
of them.
bins.
Yeah.
Yes, he would pack my car with like 20 of them so that I could just put them in my garage. And every day when I had a big pack of mail,
the white post office.
Yes.
Oh yes, we had those. Yes.
Yes, he would put like 20 of those in my car.
And said, fill her up.
And then every day I'd bring one back, and he was like, you can just drop it here for me and I'll scan them in.
Wow.
He loved you.
Service with a smile. And one of the last times I went to Arkansas, I went into that post office to see if he was there, and he, of course, was not.
He wasn't. Oh.
But he was very nice.
He's running it now.
He's running it.
He's behind the scenes.
He's the Postmaster General of the state of Arkansas.
And that man was Mr. DeJoy. What's his name?
Mr. DeJoy, yes.
Yes. Something DeJoy.
Oh my God.
Okay. RJ, have you gone off yet?
You got one?
No, I really don't.
All right. Well, that's it for us this week. Thanks for tuning in. Don't forget to find us on patreon.com/didyourreadthegroup-chat.
3 bonus episodes.
Find us at 3 bonus episodes.
Oh, I do have an announcement. This was our last live stream.
Why don't we just make next week the last live stream since the last 2 weeks were off?
Since Miranda will be back.
I thought you said we weren't doing episodes anymore, Adam.
No, we're doing it next week.
Next week, the 17th. Okay, so next week will be the last live stream. We'll throw a party.
We won't.
We'll be in costumes.
We won't.
We'll
play games. We're gonna play a Jeopardy game that Casey is going to make.
No, she's not.
And it asks
We're just gonna play the same Jeopardy game that we played 2 years ago.
2 years ago.
If you remember.
Yeah, see if you remember. Adam is going to prepare a song because we know how much people love Adam singing, and Miranda will be here as well,
and she will be present.
She will.
Okay, then next week will be our last live stream, and then we'll take Christmas and New Year's off, and then when we're back, baby. Maybe we'll have some Alamo season passes when we're back.
And we're not releasing nothing the week of Christmas and New Year. You're not getting a Patreon close friends. You're not getting close friends. You gotta join. You gotta
close friends comes. No. Close friends will get an episode on
close
the 20th.
friends get an episode.
Nothing's popping up on your little podcast app.
Take a break.
Something might pop up. You never know.
Nothing's popping up. Okay,
it could pop up.
It's not popping up.
I have access to the Streamlabs. I could. Casey's one-woman show.
I'm revoking Casey's access to the stream.
She'll just go, hey guys, just hawk. She's actually just do your live auction for all of your
Just do your live Hawktua.
Yeah. I've got a Hawktua Bitcoin for you all to buy. Did y'all hear about that? How it tanked immediately.
She's hawking.
She's hawking Bitcoin.
Yeah.
Oh boy.
Girl, she did, and it tanked immediately.
Yeah.
Someone tweeted her and said that they had invested $35,000 in it, and it immediately went down.
This is what I mean. We're not trying to scam you $35,000. No. It's $5 a month for 3 extra Yap sessions.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. That's all we're asking.
The one me and Miranda did was basically 2 episodes long.
Literally.
We basically got 4 in November. The amount that me and our Miranda talked.
Yeah.
All right. Well, from our home to yours, thank you so much for joining us on our 100th episode of the group chat. And we'll see you next week. Bye.
Bye.
Casey, you good?
Casey, you good?
Discovering voices, building worlds. The Ampliverse. Thanks for listening to the show. You can find us on Instagram at Did You Read the Pod and TikTok at Did You Read the Group Chat. You can also join the group chat on Facebook and the Discord server. Links on the episode details. The best way to support the show is by sharing the podcast to your friends and by leaving ratings and reviews. You can leave a 5-star rating on Spotify and a 5-star review on Apple Podcasts, and we'll read them on the show. Our theme, KK Cruisin' Lo-Fi, is by Closed on Sunday. Find their music on Spotify and YouTube as Closed on Sunday. See you next time, besties. And don't forget to read the group chat.